everybody, Architect Michael Huber. It's been a while. I hope everyone is healthy and safe. And today I wanted to give you an update on a kind of a fun project that we've got going to start another residential project. They've got 11 acres, wooded, beautiful, really trying to take care of the property in terms of its forestry management, eliminating buckthorn, invasive species, etc. But we're really trying to think through the approach, the house siting, etc. So should be a fun project. We're just in the beginnings. And as you know, one of the first things that I like to do is make sure that we kind of just get a list of what rooms, what the program is, what their priorities are, listed down on paper that we can always refer back to, or if we think of something, add it to the list. So it's this program that's a living, breathing document. And it's a way that we can start to pull those puzzle pieces together in a form. So let's take a look. Okay, so here is a photo of the property. You can see we've got a little bit of snow, but we're able to hike through there, and man, it was cold that day. But again, beautiful. This is actually the top of this hill or knoll that I think will be the location of the home. But one of the first things we did, of course, besides the program, is evaluate the site and do some site analysis. And so we had a number of sort of diagrams that we overlaid onto the property, and this is just a portion of the property. We know where the septic is going to go. But each of these colored boxes represent public areas, bedrooms, entry, garage, and started to play with them on the site, keeping in mind the contours, the orientation, the views, that sort of thing. I think we ended up with like A, B, C, D, E, F, G little studies, and we kind of gravitated towards this configuration, more linear, facing southeast, and this configuration, which faces more southwest, but kind of an L shape, again hugging the top of the hill, because they really don't want any decks. They prefer just a nice walkout sort of patio space off the main level. So then we took that program and laid it out on paper in terms of a plan. Again, just trying to see what size these rooms are and their relationships. And here is one of the first attempts where all of the main program pieces are on one level. She did really want a separate entry versus coming in from a garage level, which would be actually a full level below. That would be more on the basement level. So for now, tucked it here, and again, that depends on how the grading works, how the guest parking situation might be. But they wanted a open kitchen, dining, living area. So as you come in, you have that. They'd like a little office area, and maybe that could be part of the kitchen, overlooking the entry, see who's coming and going. And then a separate guest or master suite area here, some walk-in closets, bedroom, bath. And they're not really concerned about having large, ostentatious bedroom spaces. In fact, here's the kids' wings, 2 bedrooms, a bath, and then a little play area for them. And they're thinking the bedrooms are like, 10 by 10, 10 by 11. As long as they have a little kick around area outside, that's perfectly fine with them. Things we liked about it, things we didn't like, the kids' play areas, no exterior windows. The footprint of this gets very large, so if there is a lower level, that's a lot of extra square footage. So that really didn't make sense. Did like the idea of this patio, again, off the bedroom and the main public space. I also did some quick forms, even though the plan, layout, and configuration is most important. I like to just extrude forms to get my mind going, give them something to react to, but then it allows us to actually plop it three-dimensionally on the site to kind of see how the existing grades are hitting the building. So this study is here. You can see the entire property. Again, just gorgeous areas of ponds and a lot of contours. Here's the main road that you access from. So trying to follow a contour maybe around the pond and end up at this level area here for the garage location. But they want the home to have a little bit of a modern feel to it. You know, shed roofs they really liked, yet they liked some of the Northwest exposed timber as well, so maybe use that in a contemporary way. So this was one idea of that, where everything is on one level. The main living space, maybe a covered patio, you know, the bedroom area, you know, an entry. You can see how it fits in the grade. You know, things would need to be adjusted or dropped, a separate entry from the garage, etc. So that was one of the larger L-shaped plans. All right, let's take a look at one of the linear schemes. So this is one where we've got the public building separated by this breezeway entry where you can just pass straight through, because in this plan, the top of the hill where the patio would be is sort of right on access here. And then we've got, you know, the main bedroom, bath, little closet. And then maybe we could express the stair versus burying it in the home, and then move the kids' bedrooms and area to the upper level. So on the upper plan, we've got the 2 bedrooms, the bath, and a little kids' area. So this was a little problematic, just, you know, and I'm sure we can reconfigure, but there's a lot of circulation space to get to the doors, which doesn't leave a ton of play area for the kids. But on the main level, there are things that we liked about it, the kind of relationship of exploding the corner to get some views to the southeast, kind of opening the kitchen up in that same direction, the idea of this breezeway link entry piece separating the public and private had some merit. You can see we've reduced the lower level floor plan here. We could even reduce it more if we slid the garage under the bedroom area a bit. So form-wise, I wanted to show them what that would look like now that we've got a 2-story volume here, and I did a flat roof, again, just for discussion, to see how they felt about that. So as we spin around, you can see the stair. Maybe now we're exploding a corner in the stair, and we can make that as expressive as we wanted. But at least in this plan, it gives us the option to potentially look at that. Okay, so then we all seem to like, though, that courtyard, that more L-shaped piece, because it also blocks the cool northwest winds, the master bedroom being pulled forward during the heat of the day in the summer can provide some shade into that space. But we realized that one plan where everything is on one level is a little large. So I had this option here where, again, moving the kids' rooms to an upper floor, still have the same kitchen, dining, living open, move the office to kind of relate more to the living room space, had the entry access go to the west, where in the other plan had it to the east, again, to see what happens with grading. A little reconfigured main bedroom area, and then steps going down to the lower floor, which again, we could slide the garage under, or steps going up to the kids' bedrooms. And that had this configuration, which seemed to work a lot better. You come up the steps, the kids' area opens up, even had a spot for a little study nook that, or could be used for storage for toys. And then the bedroom areas with a spot for some hanging clothes or a dresser, and then a bathroom. So plan-wise, that really seemed to work well, at least initially here. Obviously, there's lots of layering of detail and thought that needs to occur, but again, it's all part of the process. So on the exterior here, I did add some texture and color, again, just for discussion purposes. But you can see how the home nestles into that hillside and allows for patio space on top of the hill area. Showed a shutter roof on that second floor just so they could see how that might feel. Then there are areas that we could use different material accents. You know, the fireplace, I'm just showing some steel here. Maybe the bathtub sticks out, and that's a different material. Recall some of the timber elements and maybe a trellis that emphasizes the corner of the master bedroom. As we spin around, we talked about maybe incorporating some green roof elements to help capture some of the water off of the roof. Maybe some different material in terms of metal as well. A separate entry, which they had wanted for the garage area. So anyway, this is kind of where we currently are at. I had more plans, more massings that we went through, and so they're going to take this, digest it. I told them, you know, none of these are probably right. Hopefully there's a few things that we can incorporate into future iterations, but again, we're testing ideas here, and I think it's going to be a fun project. So I will keep you posted as we move forward, and again, stay healthy and safe, and as usual, thanks for watching.